Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Jesse Petter stojimo.
The action has already started. And here's Ibrahimovic. And he's been shifted off it. Gets a good foot in there. Shot could be on. Martinez! Oh, it's come off the upright. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Lahm kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Chance here to counter. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
one of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Now, can they get him away? Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Played back into the centre. And no, that was never going to make it. And he's gone looking for safety. Van der Sar with the clearance. And he's decided to go for it. Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Bellingham is always looking to break lines. And it's Kaka. Kaka will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Can he spark a counter here? So it is still 0-0. Seedorf. He's in a good shot. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. So, third corner of the game. And the shots! Goal! Botafogo! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the first moment of... Oh, smashing header! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there. It's just a shame about the accuracy.
He's had it taken off him. Rummenigge, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. He's free, he has got space.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top. There's the header! He scores! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. The movement so precise.
Nešto mi jebe taj zvuk, mora vidim posle partije Ampone, brate, ne znam šta je.
Counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Botafogo are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped
kaže,
up,
bro, aj.
something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Produces a cross.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Looking for a runner. Tries to play it through. Shoots to sides. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And the ball is out of play. Kaka. Best. And it's Maicon. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's nice. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And he gets rid in a hurry. Botafogo are looking to go forward now. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Back into the middle. Out to the left it goes. Looking to go deep. Bellingham can get it clear. Crosses it in. Piqué getting this one clear. Pullet absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
That's really well manoeuvred. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And here's the chance to counter. Rummenigge, Pullet. There's a sharp little ball here. Bellingham. And we've reached half-time. Your views on the first half?
Botafogo really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Botafogo sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Kill the game off.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Ljudi, jel vam koči stream moj? Ne bi trebalo da koči, ja mislim da je ovo do njega, vrat.
Yeah, nicely aimed pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tries to get it clear. Rummenigge finds the shots. Relentless, just relentless.
Koči stream.
And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Botafogo find a position of real strength. He gets big. Trustbuck comes to the rescue. That is ended up in no man's land. Has a shot! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Jel vama secka stream, Romeo? Jel vam lepo radi, brate? Mene samo to zanima.
Mateus. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Botafogo get their fourth corner. Looking for the run. He's on it. Can he get away? Now the climbs up big. Oh, it rattles the bar. He's in a great position here. Bellingham.
Pa to, brate, meni je zvuk... Greška sa zvukom je ta što mi nije lepo podešano odakle mi ga kupi, ali ja gledam, nemam dropove ovamo na OBS-u, niti bilo šta, znači radi mi uredno internet. A to što njemu secka, to je samo do njega. Cijelu prošlu sezonu se niko nije žalio, brate, na konekciju.
And that is a truly outstanding save.
Best clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
Oviedo have their second corner now.
A on instant pali golmana, tako da ne može baš da secka, ali dobro.
Pings in across. A mighty effort! And somehow he kept it out. Ibrahimovic. Mateus can see things others simply cannot. Lam delivers. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Bellingham. Now that looks a decent ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. Good ball, good take. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Oh, what a climb! They've done it! Certain, searing, and imperious.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
Nego, ajde sad. Ma brate, imamo optiku 400x400, pritom OBS mi beleži dropove ili bilo šta, internet nema da mi dropuje jednom, mi nije dropove od kad je instaliran. Cijelu prošlu ligu sam streamovao svaki meč, niko se nije žalio.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Bale showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Elects to cross. And he's managed to get rid. Can he get on the end of this? Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Botafogo still have the cards to affect this game. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Can he get it through? Pele gets into a good position. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's Hullet. Oviedo are looking to break at pace. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Could move up a gear here. Pass somewhat off target. Hullet. Vieira. And he's intervened well there. Rummenigge is onto this. Oh, that was vital. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Botafogo clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Bale. This might spell danger. Oviedo needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Crosses it in here. He's got tall. And he hits the net. With so little time left. Grandstand finish. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Oviedo give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Ambitious ball here. Can he get onto this? Piqué promptly onto that, and that is that. Chance! Taken with style. This is getting better and better. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious... And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Botafogo are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a
Čak da završim, brate, partiju.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
And nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper...
It's and that certainly packed a punch.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he's there to get it away. Pass somewhat off target. And now a sudden chance to counter. He won't be happy with that one. Ibrahimovic looks to get on the end of this. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Now that looks a decent ball. Good ball, good take. He's picked his way through. Real chance! And it's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Ibrahimovic. Mateus. Botafogo looking to pass their way through. Rummenigge. Rummenigge was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And this is Cruyff. Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. Well, they can break here. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Seedorf does well to stand firm and defend it. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Rummenigge. Now it's Gullit. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Seedorf. And it's Lahm. He's chosen to go back. Ibrahimovic. And the shot! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Botafogo find a position of real strength now. Ibrahimovic threads one in. Seedorf, ambitious ball here. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Cruyff. And it's Nedved. Nedved, good purposeful running this. The keeper gets his hands on it. Mateus. Aimed beyond the defence. Nedved. Now it's Ibrahimovic. No way through. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Hullet. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And here's Ibrahimovic. Hullet. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And now the breakaway. That has not gone well. Couldn't squeeze it through. Cruyff. There's a searching pass.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Botafogo have reclaimed it. Mateus. Nicely weighted ball. Ibrahimovic is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Ibrahimovic. Mateus.
They want to make the most of this turnover.
Falam. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Played back. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Botafogo will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up.
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 19.
So off we go once more.
Camisa 20. Deixando o campo para a entrada.
And this is Ibrahimovic. There's the shot! And that's off target. O'Shea. Yeah. And they can counter here. Rummenigge with 2 goals already to his name. Yeah. That's really well manoeuvred. Out to the right. Lahm delivers.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Not the most... Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nedved.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Roberto Carlos. Nedved. Passes short and sharp. Botafogo really do look to have it all sewn up here. And no, that was never going to make it. Ibrahimovic is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
O'Shea. And it's Zanetti. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Camisa 14. Deixando o campo para a entrada de
Pele goes short.
camisa
Great chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Pull it. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Luis Suarez, and it's Luis Suarez. And here's Batistuta. Now it's Hullet. Can he get it? Takes a shot! Pele. And here's the chance to counter. And here's Suarez. Luis Suarez! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
That has been knocked clear. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. It's a promising position. Delivered with slides up against the crossbar. Just needed better contact. Now it's Luis Suarez. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Spread out to the left.
A lot of space here. A real opportunity.
And here's Hullet. Picked out brilliantly. And Sailor! Thiago. Defending was strong and firm. Knocks it into space. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Ujevem.
Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, outsmarting him this time. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Gives it back. Crosses it in.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Now it's Bale. Now it's Pele. Pull it. And a chance! No, not quite. Great defending, strong and determined. Botafogo finding their passes, looking for the run. Chance, surely! And that is a truly outstanding save. So, third corner of the game. It's a mighty effort! It's fallen kindly here. Corner number 4 coming up here. Oh, smashing header! Lahm gets rid without sophistication. That's that, the end. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they...
Da imamo dalje Vrksolina tu ako hoće, ako neće idemo diviziju da igramo. Neku partiju pa ukrajati. A,
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just
The action has already started. Well, plenty argue, Jim, that Lothar Matthäus is the complete footballer. Do you think so?
Yeah, he's a goal-scoring number 10 and a sweeper all in one. That's a pretty unique skill set. His career is all about leadership, glory and superb character.
And not a few goals, actually.
Yeah, of course.
Gives it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And another try! And the ball in for the pieces! And
Oh
one more
yeah,
try!
what
He
neće da
scored!
uđe.
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And here's Seedorf, and this is Hullet. Messi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Shevchenko. Oh, it's a great ball here. And he's in on goal. Woola! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Arsenal have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
And it's Robertson. Messi. Big chance!
Da,
Off the
pas.
bar! And that has been cleared. Botafogo leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And a chance! It's in!
Teško da njega hvata.
Again in a trice, and they are soaring!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Seedorf. Look at the space here. It's Ibrahimovic! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Van Dijk makes the interception. Knocks it into space.
Jebo me R1 da me jebo. Kad ću više da ga izbacim iz prstiju?
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Seedorf. Now it's Hullet. Now there's a fine ball. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Luis Suarez. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Pozdrav Momo, dobrodošao brate.
And it's Robertson. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Shevchenko. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, just skips past his man. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's tried one! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Mateus with the short one. Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. It's their second corner of the game. Mateus plays it short. Cruyff goes direct. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the
Rui
easier
Costa
pass.
je
Now they'll have to quickly
možda i
regroup.
bolji IMF od
No, that
Mateus.
was never going to make it.
Ubica.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Seedorf. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Now it's Messi.
1 minute at a time.
Thuram calmly anticipates. Lovely, now then.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's half-time here. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Botafogo certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Botafogo in control at half-time, 2-0. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Robertson. Cruyff.
Ujebote.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. In with the challenge. Now it's Shevchenko. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Seedorf. Ah, such a clever touch. Mateus does really well to win the ball there. Looking for the run.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
He's worked it through. Vieira. Mateus. Cruyff. Cruyff. And this is Shevchenko. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Oh, that's a key interception. Nicely weighted ball. And that's left him on the seat of his pants.
Prvi put vidim da je
Well, it
neko
did not go
remplovao
for a
gulit.
while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. Mateus. Oh, nicely intercepted. And here's Suarez.
Da li može?
That's really well manoeuvred. And the shot's on here. Face to... Can he finish? Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, he takes home the match ball. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable...
Hvala Momo, brate, na
Yeah, when you're hit on the
članstvo.
counter-attack like that, it's
Hvala
like
puno,
walking into a
dobrodošao u
sucker
tim, u
punch,
DM-ov
and they're
tim.
dazed.
And there was his third.
Hvala na
And boy,
podrški,
he looks the
podršci,
business,
druže.
Doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance.
Hvala puno.
The defense are sick of the sight of him, but he
Ajmo jedan
doesn't
gol
look
za
finished
tebe.
just yet.
Ajmo jednog Ibriću.
Can he finish?
Ajmo jednog Ibriću za Momu.
Scored! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Ništa, pošto imamo subscribera novog, ne ide da završimo stream, nego idemo još jednu. Nema veze što se sutra radi prva i što se ustaje za 6 sati. Idemo još jednu partiju za momu vrata i na spavanje. Hvala Momo. Sad ćemo da vidimo.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
Mateus! He scored!
Well, once more,
Idemo jedan okon za Momu, brata.
for doing this is incredible.
He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
And they can counter here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Nedved. Can he get it through? Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Seedorf. Hullet. And he shoots! Botafogo leading here thanks to that early goal.
And the score is 1-0.
Seedorf. Botafogo looking to pass their way through. Nicely weighted ball. Rummenigge is onto this. Oh, shooting chance! It's in the uprights.
Rumeni.
Cannavaro gets rid without sophistication. No way through. And here's Ibrahimovic. Seedorf. Oh, it's played into the area. Pass somewhat off target. And that is out of play. Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And it's Lahm. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Seedorf is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And here's Ibrahimovic. He's got away with one there.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Vieira. Eintracht Frankfurt have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's a key interception. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Uuu,
Should be the
moralo je
goalkeepers,
bolje,
and it is.
moralo je bolje.
Neymar goes steaming forward, trying to get out of a very sticky situation. Seedorf. And it's Hullet. Nedved. Roberto Baggio, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Rummenigge.
Joj.
Great ball, and he's in here. Can he finish? Goal!
Moćni. Rud Huli.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Aj, ja.
Botafogo. It's Ibrahimovic! Ibrahimovic!
To je za tebe, Momo.
Leaving him!
Za članstvo, brate.
Sumptuous finish, an
Kako diže članstvo
absolute
motivaciju, a?
And they're at it again in double quick time. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
3-0. He's had a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again,
Ništa, brate,
in
uvek.
a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of
Opet vidim
desperation to me.
Rummenigge
They know
kako.
they've got it wrong.
Ali Ibra će to da reši.
That is some save from
I ulazi, bre. Ulazi ipak.
a quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. It's become a case of men against boys. And no, that was never going to make it. Seedorf is sporting a
sklanjala.
guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Maldini has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Ibrahimovic. Baresi pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And he is going into that little black book.
Into that little black book.
Knocks it into space. Strokes it back. Nedved. Vieira goes slut. And we've reached half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Botafogo really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Botafogo have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. And we're underway again. And here's Hullet.
Kako bre Mateo sve na
Oh,
suku.
he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's on it. Can he get away? Maldini gets across to intercept that. Seedorf.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now, can they get him away? Goes for a shot! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Corner number 2 then. Has a shot! He's put his foot right through that one.
Lam probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Some resolute defending there.
Botafogo couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Now who's going to be first to this?
Pozdrav Senade, dobrodošao.
Tackle, ball won cleanly. That's a little off target. Seedorf. Mateus. He has found the way through. Is there any support? He might take a shot! There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Eintracht Frankfurt appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. Decent chance! Well, now it's a
Ali
race for the
kakav
ball.
pas, Mateus.
And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Botafogo really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Botafogo have their third corner. Mateus with the short one. Real chance! And it's in!
Karl-Heinz
The headlines
Rummenigge.
continue to get darker and darker.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And it's Neymar. He's got away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Hullet. Well read, and the danger is averted. That is ended up in no man's land. Rummenigge. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Hi Smarties, welcome to the stream, mate. Da li može ovo Ibra da pogodi, a?
Substitution for Frankfurt. Number 6.
Eintracht Frankfurt can
Ma
now
može ovo igra.
introduce the first of their substitutes.
Može ovo igra.
Number 22. Baggio. Coming on the field. Number 24.
Jebote, ovo pacovče malo kratko se namesti.
Number 10. Donadoni.
Corner number 4 coming up here.
Pa onako nije loše. Senede, vrati. Nije loše, mogu ti kažem.
Mateus plays it short. And the finish!
Pa ovdje malo ono ima boljitka. Hey Jeremy, welcome to the stream, mate. What are your individual instructions?
Azar.
Attacking on CMF and MF, and to counter targets on Rummenigge and Gullit.
Looking to play him in. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now that shapes to shoot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's played. It's a mighty effort! And that has faded wide. Nedved. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. And he cuts out the supply. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Mateus conjures time and space where few can. Rummenigge. Nedved.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's Azar. Tries to play it through. Seedorf. Mateus. Aims beyond the defence. That's gone for a throw-in. Ball driven towards the far post. Not the most accurate pass. Out of play for a throw. Van Dijk. Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic!
What a rocket.
That is a gem!
What a rocket by this beast.
Gem! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Looking for options for movement. Mateus gets into a good position.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Ibrahimovic. And the shot!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Mateus goes short. Great chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He's put it wide. There will be 4 extra minutes. Looking for the run. Lovely pass, but chance! It's there! And
Rummenigge.
look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
He's a sharp little ball here. Hazard. He has a look up. And time is up. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those
E pa
areas.
ljudi,
The result, a very
hvala na
accurate
gledanju.
reflection of what we saw.
Momo još jednom hvala na članstvu, vrate, hvala. Za sad bataljujemo, idemo da spavamo. Hvala što ste gledali, budite im pozdravljeni. Laku noć. Joystick clean.